gaming activity of the summer. I've got an hour here before I go and meet my friend Darren, and figured I would boot up some Factorio for you guys. Let me get the audio on here. I've basically made the audio not audio at all, so that I don't have to listen to this game. But I'm assuming you're gonna want to listen to it. This is a game about robots that you build. We're in this world here, and we have to build things. I have apparently just finished building plastic, and now need to build other things with the plastic. Very exciting. This game is really hard to jump back into, so I'm gonna have to look for a while to figure out what in the world I was doing. But I remember I finished plastic. I had oil. I had oil here. Are you serious? I didn't even know I had oil there. Okay, so there's some bad guys down here. They're not angry yet. They're gonna get angry soon. All right. So how this game works is that you build things, and so what I normally do in this game is I try to put all of the stuff that I can use to build in the same area so that I can quickly use it to build more things. So it's a very straightforward game. You just want to build as much as possible. You want to make your factory grow and grow and grow. And there's no real goal to the game except to just get your factory to be as big as possible. And it's really complicated because there's not like a right way to do it. And there's so many things to keep in your mind all the time. So it feels like if you have ADD, this is the perfect game for you. So I'm not, that's just how it is. So I'm not sure if I have ADD, but man, I love this game. Okay, we're gonna need more of these. So next thing we're gonna build sulfur with the long-term goal here of building cliff explosives. So cliff explosives need, where's explosions? They need sulfur. So I can't build cliff explosives until I build sulfur. So the reason I want to build sulfur is that these cliffs are in my way, and I can't keep my little line of things going until I get rid of these cliffs. So that's the whole thing. That's probably all I'll do in the whole hour is I will blow up those cliffs. All right, we gotta find chemical plants. I think they're over here. There they are. All right, these are the chemical plants. Grab those. We're gonna grab more of these too. Oh, I'm full. Let's put some train stuff back. I don't need all train stuff right now. I'll do more train stuff later. All right. What else do I need here? I need more more of this. Need more of these. We're full again. I need to apparently get more space in my inventory. We don't need any of the train stuff, so we can just drop all that off. One train. Okay. Yeah, it's looking good. Maybe grab more red inserters. All right. That should. Oh, we got more pipes. How many of these? Sorry. Okay, so the goal is to build sulfur. To build sulfur, we're gonna need water and petroleum gas. So I have a hookup of all of these things here. Yeah, do you see that? So I've already connected water. Oh, nope, I didn't actually finish it. Okay, so that, yeah, there's water flowing through here now. So there's water in this pipe. And there's also petroleum gas here. There's also petroleum gas right here, so we're going to use that. Chemical plants. Okay. So we're going to get our petroleum gas. Does this work? I think this works, actually. This is going to be complicated, but it works. Get our water. Water is going to come in. Let's just set. Oh, it has to be that way? Are you serious? I can't switch? Oh, game. Okay, so let's type this. So water has to be in the top. You're going to force that. Okay, in that case, we're going to need a space. Okay, and very exciting, I know. Okay, so we have the inputs now, water and petroleum gas. We can make that bigger if we need it. We don't normally need that much sulfur. And then we're gonna, I think it outputs as a solid, so. There we go. Now we need to power it. So now it's got power, we output. There we go. And we got sulfur on a line. We're gonna probably just go up with that, yeah. So just make more of this. Do total 10. Space too much. Ba, 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 ba. So you have to do it this way to get the, you can't connect the pipes of different things. Otherwise, the game gets mad at you. Not really, but it doesn't work. So you have to do it this way. Go. And then let's put those in there. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. This is also going to make it so that my full conveyor belt is nice and happy. Do it one more time. Okay, so now we've got sulfur on a line. It's a lot of sulfur. It's probably enough to build explosives. We need coal. We can actually probably do it right here. This is with a chemical plant again. So we need more chemical plants. Okay, so this is going to build an explosive. So it needs water in the other side. So this is easier because there's only one liquid input. cheat a little bit here. And then, oh, nope, not that. These are going to be explosives. All right. What does this mean? Coal, sulfur. Okay, so we've got coal here. This is fun. This is where like knowing how to play this game is like a really fun thing. It's like you get to do some really cool stuff like this. Could have been out. Oh, it's gonna be. So it's now we have a one-sided. How do I switch this? That did the opposite of what I thought it was gonna do. There we go. That's how we do it. Okay. So now I've got coal and water. We've got sulfur right alongside it. So we get the long inserter. This is going to be a lot of insertions here. We got long inserter. This picks up the, this is going to pick up coal. This is going to return the explosive. Does that power? We got a power here. And then there you go. Oh, we didn't finish the water. There we go. So now they're going to output. There you go. Ding, 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 ding. Then we make this into full lane. So yeah, oh. We can make it full lane down. Okay, wait, no. What are we? We're trying to build clip explosives. So let's go right to explosive first. Clip explosives is. Oh, I can just make them. Nice. We'll just make them. Oh, it didn't take so long. Okay, so we got the explosives. Let's collect those. Okay, now let's gotta put explosives in a box. And we can go blow up some cliffs. Wait, how do I? There we go. Why did it not throw it at first? Ah, that's right, cliffs. Shows you to get in the way. All right, now we can keep the game going along here. More. Man. No more glyphs. Well, now I got to figure out a new plan. That only took 15 minutes. Nice, that wasn't bad. Okay, so we've got a big thing going here. We need to work on blue science. That's what we need to do. So blue science is the next thing. I think we should upgrade our. Oh, we should do that. We're gonna upgrade our mining. That's a good plan. So we're gonna need more cliff explosives. We're gonna blow all that up. Okay, let's get more explosives. We're gonna make a new train depot, which is gonna have all of our inputs for um, all of our raw. Boom. That. Should I make it a raw materials? I think I'm gonna do a big smelting block back here though. So okay, I have some smelting block city. That's a little bit late game. Four-way station out. What does in mean? Let's look at it. It's into the train. You want? No wait. It's into the train. You want out of the train. Four-way station out. Yeah, this is what we want. Okay, so we got to figure out where we're gonna have our smelting blocks, and then we're gonna bring this back into our bus. So let's do the smelting blocks. This is a good spot for it. No, I have to. This is my two-way train. I do a four-way train. This is good. Oh, it's perfect. Smelting blocks. I think long term though. So this is some major decision making. Do I go like all the way up here for this? You know what? Yeah. Okay. That's a big decision. We gotta get our train stuff again. This is gonna take like 3 hours to finish now. What I just did. There's also bad guys in this game. They're down here. I already killed a lot of them, apparently. And I'm on a really nice little island, so it's not too bad. Normally I'd be fighting a lot more bad guys, but luckily I took care of that problem. I should blow up these cliffs so I can make more engines. See, this is the ADD part of the game here. Okay. Uh, oh. Then lawn turters. So I'm just making more engines, which I'm going to need a lot of when I do my blue science. So I'm just going to start those now, basically. I'm going to buffer it so that I get a lot of these ready to go. Do I have stack inserters? I do. I need advanced circuits though. Can I not make those? I need plastic. Alright, I'm gonna do something really quick. Grab some plastic. So this side is the side that handles all the pipe stuff, and the other side is that handles all the non-pipe stuff. Because the pipe stuff is really, really complicated, and it needs to kind of stay on its own side for sanity. Why? Can I don't have to copper it. I can make that easy. So I'm like, the first goal is to work on my oh, it's gonna be the first goal is to work on my train production. I want more. That's good. So this is just going to make a long line of these. Put back in there. Wait for that. This is going to allow me to do something called buffering, which is that as I'm not using these yet, it'll be just making them, and that'll be helpful. Does it put on both sides? Okay, hold on. I gotta fix one thing. I think it's only putting on one side. Yeah, it is. Okay, it's problem solved. Yeah, it's problem solved. So I need to increase my whole production here. Right now it looks pretty full, but as soon as I start going to the next stage here, it's gonna get really behind. So I need to actually be prepared for this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a whole train system, and the train system is going to handle all of my moving of my my stuff. So I need to grab my train stuff here, like my stuff, a box of stuff that I don't need. Engines, this, don't need that, this, that, this, that, this. And we're gonna grab a lot of train. Okay. We're gonna need some train. One of these two. Okay. So this is gonna be extremely boring, but you're gonna see me be a train engineer for a little while here. So I've already got a small train setup going. Don't get run over by trains. This train right now just goes up here and grabs oil and runs it down. But I've built it in such a way, well, almost. It needs to have another pass. No, it can loop. It can loop. It can. This part's a little rough, but because I can loop, it should be fine. I built it in such a way that Can I grab a locomotive? I do. Okay. We can actually use it to move around, which is fun. Cool. Let's jump in and let's go train. So we're gonna go to where we're gonna eventually build our smelting world. Meow. So this is gonna be Smelting City, right over here. So the trains are gonna run up here, and they are going to basically they're going to use this area of the map to do all of the smelting for me. And the reason why is that it's out of the way. So that'll make life easier. Sure. Let's get it going. I'm going to just start small though. It's not easy to map the trains to the. Did this one first. So for this, I use something called a blueprint, which just helps the mapping. Because it's really hard to get the trains to be perfectly aligned to what it's supposed to be. Let me get it. Nope, so I didn't get it. This might not connect. There we go. Add a train. Okay, that's good. So we'll start small for now. So these trains are all 1-3 trains, which means that they have one locomotive and three cargo trains. So I'll show you what. Did I put back the cargo train? I did not. So the cargo, it'll look like this when it's done. We've got that, and then we've got the locomotive here. So that's the train. And then it's already finished actually because I connected it to my main line. So it can actually run here. Eventually what I'm gonna have to do is that it'll run anywhere. So like I'm gonna have stations here, here, and then it'll bring all of the stuff here. So that's cool. This is gonna be an iron smelting area. So everything over here is just gonna be iron smelting. It's gonna out back on the other side of this is going to be the iron out. So it's iron in here, and we're going to smelt it here, and then it's going to be iron out. Like over here, it's going to run back on the line, then it's going to come back to my main area here. Again, this is going to take like forever to actually do, but that's the plan. And we don't need to go super crazy yet. Actually, you know what? It's probably best to do this one because I don't need to go crazy yet and have like the whole setup. This is going to be like in like a year, this will actually be finished. To like, you know, be the whole 4-train, you know, crazy smelting world over here. So we'll just do this outside one for now, which is easier to. It's easier because it's just right on the outside, and then I can scale it up as we go. Okay, so this is going to be iron out 1. And we'll keep the. We don't have stack inserters, but that's okay. It's not important for now. Wow, that's complicated. Yeah, this is super late game. Okay. Feeds in there. Wow, that's cool. Okay, so those are all happy. So this is going to out here. And then let's work on our in. So railway for railway station in. It's going to be on this side, right? No, it's going to be on this side. Does it work? It does. So all of this is going to flow through here, and it's going to pop out this side as a finished product. We're gonna start working on four railway T. No, we'll just do two. We can upgrade that later. It's a lot easier to upgrade this in the late game, and this is such a late game thing. This is going to be a T. This is going to be an L for now. Two-way L, railway L. Okay. And then this one needs to be a whole four-way X. My major transition here. Only issue is, I can blow that up now. Okay, cool. Make that easier for myself. So yeah, this is how this game works. You come up with a plan. And then you spend like forever executing the plan. So right now the plan is to build Smelting World. That's like the whole plan. And it's going to take me a long time to actually accomplish that. But once it comes online, it's going to make everything awesome. So it's like, it's worth waiting for doing it. Yeah, somehow it just didn't connect right. Here we go. How many rail signals do we need? Rail signals are important so your trains don't run into each other and die. This didn't finish. There we go. The trains all run automatically, which is really cool. Okay, I think that's a completed intersection there. Okay, so now the trains will come in and then they can go back out either way. But the main goal is to in here and then out here. So we're going to run them back down. So let's say we're going to have a longer line down here. Our line's going to be back here. This is all going to be smelting in here, yeah? That makes sense? Those would be iron smelting. I can mark this, yeah. Tags. Add a tag. This is going to be iron. Iron smelting. Okay, I'm going to grab my train so I can basically move my train now. All right, I grab the train. Cool. Train. So also, when you make trains, you have to decide what side of the train track they're going to drive on. So these are called right-hand drives because they always drive on the right hand. You have to pick, otherwise your trains will die, which we don't want. You like our trains not dying. Okay, so this will be the in track here, if that makes sense. So let's again, we'll do it at the easiest place, in for now, and then we'll scale it up as the game goes on. It's surprisingly difficult to do, to say that much. All right, and then we're going to continue the line. Maybe I do a four-way here, actually, because it's built for that. We'll do a 4i. Yeah, this is better, I think. And I'm just gonna do the outs. I'm just gonna do this and this line for this one. And then we want a T here. There we go. That's our deal. We now have our major roads planned out the whole game. That's cute. It has gates for me. How kind. Here comes the T intersection. Again, we're just doing for now. We'll have robots later that will build all of this for us automatically. Super cool. So in the future, I won't have to do any work. But for now, I got to do some work. It's all about getting to those robots. Do everything for you. How much more track? I got a lot of track. And then next, we got to chop it down on this drive. Ba, 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 ba. It's a bad guy. I think I just killed him. Got it. Got him. He's trying to blow my train. Not today, Mr. Crawler. Whatever you are. Isn't this fun? I'm being serious though. I think this is fun. Okay, so right now I'm running by copper, and I just ran by some more iron. So these will be my inputs here. But for these ones, I only need Small inn. Railway station. Not snap alignments. It's okay. This is easy to make myself. So I'm going to basically pull from there and bring it back to the smelting station. This is so cool. This is so cool. How do you get coal into this, though? Is this supposed to be for electric furnaces? This is an interesting problem. Anyway. Okay. Problem solved later. Do I even have furnaces? No, that's okay. We're just gonna try to make the return track now. So I can loop this. There you go. And now we have a return track. So we'll worry about the other ones later. But we'll get this going back home. So there are a lot of bad guys here. I blew them all up earlier, apparently. We don't need to worry too much about the signals yet because this is going to be pretty straightforward. I'm just going out to get something and I'm bringing it back. It's not going to be too much difficulty. 15 minutes left. Let's see if we can at least connect. Cliff explosives. See, that's why having cliff explosives is so great. Not today. Yet again, later. Oh, can I? Oh. You're not going to let me do that. Can I cliff explosive trees? I cannot. Bummer. These trees really want to blow up. That's all I'm saying. Why can I not blow up trees? Come on, game. It's ridiculous. I'm an American. You know how many trees we've dynamited the country? Probably none. It's a really bad plan. It's fun to imagine, though, right? All right. So again, one day I'll have robots, and they will make all of this magically go away from me. One more tree. For now, that'll do. Doop-a-doo-doo, doop-a-doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So like again, there's no right answer here for what I should be doing in this game. It's like entirely up to me to decide what I think is best to grow my just to grow my beautiful and wonderful factory. There is no right choice. Oh, we're in the weeds. Yeah, okay, well, I gotta do it. Bad forest. This is also like a. You could also read this as a story about a man who comes to a really nice planet and then just tries to destroy it so that he can make money. And actually, the bad guys are mad at you only if you cause pollution. So if you get like solar power, they won't be mad at you. But like if you like burn coal, they'll be really mad at you. If you have like nuclear energy or whatever, they're like, we're chill, we're chill. You're not making our world less cool. But like you're like burning coal, they're like, or like you're like pumping oil. They're like, man, you're making our world so much less neat. We're gonna come and attack you for that. And then also like as you do it, they get like stronger. Like you're like evolving them. It's a good game. I'd recommend it. You can like seriously just there's like because there's no goal. It's like Minecraft, I guess, where it's like okay, you get to just make whatever you want to make, and you get to do whatever is in your mind to make. Like it's a really cool feeling when it all comes together. Okay, and again, we'll fix this eventually when we have the robots to fix this for us. For now, that will work. Okay, let's finish it, and then we'll have a full. We'll run the track once so you can see what it looks like. It'll also be a test run just to make sure that the track's actually working as I expect it to work. I wonder if I should switch it though. Actually, I wonder if I should switch because they're going to be doing a lot more. Maybe this should be iron in. Maybe this should be the inside. This should be the outside, right? Because if these are the trains. This makes a lot more sense. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to switch something. Sorry, just because like this is such a long term decision that I'm making. You make that there. We're gonna make a four-way T here, and then there we go. Okay, cool. Once we do this, we'll be pretty good. Four-way T. So we're slightly changing the plan now, but the plan's better, so that's good. So the only change is that I am now. This is going to be my. This is going to be my outside. And this is going to be my inside. So let's switch it. So this is going to be my uh, out. I'm just going to put them all over here because that's the plan. And then this is going to be my in. For railway station. Yeah, okay. And boom. Okay. That should just go right. If it's made correctly, it shouldn't have been. Yeah, okay, cool. It worked. Um, undeletes. Right. Once I have robots, if I have delete set up, they'll come and delete everything, which I don't want in that case. Okay. The only issue here is coal. I'm not quite sure how this setup is supposed to handle coal. But we'll worry about that later. Okay, so we've got our train. This is going to be train iron out 1. Line change. So there's now 2 iron out 1s, so we're going to have to go delete this one. This is going to be iron. Iron. It's not ore. Plates out 1. It. It's going to be iron ore out 1. Now we will set up only the first one. But once this is cooking, it's going to be awesome. Okay. And do we have power up here? We do. It's not powered. Oh, it's not actually powered yet. Ah, didn't connect here. Oh yeah, because I deleted one. It has to move anyway. There we go. Yeah. Now we're cooking. Okay. Those are good. And those all out there. Neat. Oh. More box. All right, and that is time on Factorio. Let's give this a spin though before we go, and then we will we'll go. So our job is to get right back where we started, and this should take us on a merry adventure around our beautifully created train track. I will zoom out so we can see it. Da 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 da, dee dee dee, do 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 do. Da 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 da. And Around the turn. See you. That'd be enough G forces to kill you. That's okay. I wonder why I didn't take this turn. I thought it would take. I'll show you. I thought it would take this turn here, but it didn't. Not sure why. It took a longer turn. It's okay. Still got there. But I made this turn specifically so it would avoid that. That's okay. We got back, and that's it. So if I ever, I'll probably pick this up again in like a week and try to figure out what in the world I was doing. Normally, wherever I'm standing, that helps me know what I was supposed to do. So, okay. So I mean, it's pretty obvious. We want to make a giant smelting column here for iron. So I don't think I need to help myself any. Save the game. It's called Trains, and there it is. Thanks for watching Mr. McDougal play Factorio. It's a fun one. I'd recommend it for you and for just a nice little chill game session. I already took care of most of the monsters, which is why it's not super. There's not a lot of panic going on. But if you don't take care of the monsters, you spend most of the game running around panicking. So I apparently did my good work there and took care of those guys. That's about it. Hope you guys have an awesome summer break. We're most of the way through it now. I'll see you guys, I think, about 3 weeks now. I'm keeping up with my SMART goals, though. This is number 5 of 8, so I'll probably jump on another week or so. Probably pick up Factorio again. Looks like I'm making good progress on this game, and I'm enjoying it. So, but that's about it. Hopefully, you guys are doing your SMART goals. Hopefully, whatever it is you decided to do, you're doing that thing, and you're growing in the summer. It's a lot of fun when you have this much time to do something really cool, and like make giant trains, for example. But hopefully more so you're talking with some friends, you're getting to go places, you're getting to hang out, you're growing in faith and all that kind of stuff. Um, anyway, love you guys. I really miss you and look forward to seeing you again in a couple weeks. God bless and goodbye.